Hello, this is the D Tycoon Show from brought to you by Catherine B.T. Tycoon. She ran for mayor and she will run again. This show is all about good politics and how we can advocate for the community, change the community, and have more of us that care about the community working together.
That's right.
And this is Miss D Tycoon. Okay. We have with us at Can TV today, Mr Plump, and your name is Robert Floyd Plump, and he is the president of the Harold Washington Foundation. First of all, Minister Plump, could you tell us a little bit about your relation to Harold Washington and why you formed this foundation?
Hallelujah. Well, I'm not, my name is Minister Plump, and how you doing, Chicago? Chicago, you know, Mayor Washington, love you. You know, 23. Chicago equals to 23. And just to reflect on the world's greatest mayor, nobody but Harold. I like to do a musical selection right quick, and then read the poetry from Martha H. Palmer.
Okay.
I'll be right with you.
Okay.
And we'll see about doing it this way.
Okay.
Okay? It's called A Man Called Harold.
Okay.
A Man Called Harold. A Man Called Harold by Martha H. Palmer. They call this man Harold, and you know it's a fact. They call this man Harold, made us all know his impact. Through a survey by Lou Palmer, he was identified as the man who could take control of Chicago and give politics a total change. He started with City Hall, City Council, and he reigned. He made all that was corrupt realize their own shame. He elevated standards and gave everyone an equal share. For the first time in Chicago's history, we had a mayor that really cared. He fought battles for justice, never slighting black or white. He freely gave his efforts to see Latinos stand out. He is credited for breaking the old Democrat machine down. He even made Vidoliak change his image in our town. He made Jane Byrne understand that her communications would not work, for his vision to identify injustice is the reason he came to earth. He made black men and women stand straight and tall. Somehow his efforts motivated us all. On November the 25th, while breaking ground on Woodlawn, lifting a shovel, smiling graciously, never knowing his heart was breaking down, arrived at his office and sat at his desk. It was then that God, our Father, decided he needed a rest. So let us remember Harold as the warrior of change who kept his boyhood agreement with 5 others. This world will never be the same. In dedication to Harold Washington, the first black mayor of the city of Chicago, written by Martha H. Palmer, copyrighted. That's November 26, 1987, and copyrighted 1990 by Martha H. Palmer. And we always say, remember Harold? Nobody but Harold. Let's give Mayor Washington a round of applause. Hallelujah. Yes, remember Harold, the world's greatest mayor. He loves Chicago. And we got a movie coming out on Nobody But Harold. The Honorable Mayor Harold Washington. The movie name is called The Greatest Good by Brother Joseph Michael Chapin.
When is the movie coming out?
Thank you. We hope it come out next year in 2020, and hopefully around the time of his parade, which is April 15th, 20 on a Wednesday, 2020. We hope to have Denzel Washington too. Yes, Denzel Washington, the superstar of Chicago, just like you. You know we love you. You have a pleasingly plump day, as Les Brown say. And Mayor Washington said, we must plump the whole community. God bless you. Thank you. Yes,
So
ma'am.
who is starring in the movie, and is it being filmed in Chicago?
Yes, it will be filmed in Chicago. We hope that we can get Denzel Washington.
Okay.
Either before, the movie should be done either before or after his birthday, which is Wednesday, April 15th. Yes. Can you share that with the people?
Yes, I
Let
can
them
right
see
now.
that. That'll be a blessing.
Here we go.
Yes, April 15th. This is our 26th year. And we've been doing a parade. It is a historical parade, and we hope that you and Chicago will join us. It's a peace parade. Yes, we'll be promoting peace, love, and unity. Everybody can help stop the violence, the robbing, stealing, and killing. And we can help save our children worldwide. Thank you so much. And
It is all about everybody doing their own share, their fair share, because
Yes.
everybody is important.
Yes, you're right. We do promote everybody in Chicago. We promote, and thank you for letting me be on the show. We love us some CAN TV, you know, because CAN TV is really the greatest station in the nation. And, you know, you are the missing link, Chicago. So be sure and call in and ask questions at 312-738-1060. And we come on every Tuesday night on CAN TV at 6:30.
Okay.
Yes, that's Plump Foundation.
So how did you form your foundation? What inspired you to form the foundation?
Well, thank you. It was formed by Mayor Hale Washington's fiancee, Mrs. Mary Ellen Smith. She was one of the pioneers, and also the Honorable Mayor Hale Washington himself, as well as I am, as they say, a spiritual son. Not a biological son,
I see.
Chicago. Yes, he used to say we must plump the whole community. So I'm so thankful. You see my Harold Washington button here? Yes. Oh, yeah, beautiful picture of Harold there. And then this button here at the top is the movie by Brother Joseph Michael Chapin. So we're going to continue to promote the red, black, and green, which we are part of the community and the press. I work with On Air, a magazine, the Female Solution by...
Wait, first of all, when you mention red, black, and green, what do each of those colors stand for?
Well, thank you. The red stands for the blood, the black stands for the people, and the green stands for the land. And the Ankh, if you notice, is on my, the Ankh is on my lapel too. And the Ankh is known all over the world as the key. Whoever wears the Ankh is a part of the key to the everlasting life. And Yahshua, the Lord of the worlds, who most know as Jesus Christ. Yeah, how do I know? The Bible tells me so. You know, Jesus loves you too, Chicago, America, and the world. We just want you to help us stop the violence, the robbing, the stealing, and the killing, and children killing children, and the old people need the young people. And the young people need the old people.
Can I ask you one question
Sure.
about your flyer here? You said that you wrote that 277 plus 23 equals Black Power. What is that all about?
Well, thank you. Remember President Barack Obama, he said, yes, we can.
I do remember
Yes,
that.
we can. You know, he came with that, you know, as they say, concept. However, yes, we can. Back in the day, we say, you know, all power to the people. Now, when we say all power to the people, we're talking about black people, white, red, brown, and yellow. Okay, all people on the planet Earth. But yes, we can. was up under the fist back in the 60s before President Barack Obama was born. And Yes We Can is a part of all the people.
So
and
did Barack Obama borrow that phrase from
Yes,
there? Oh,
from the
I didn't
Black
know
Power movement. So we promote the Black Power struggle, the movement, and the coalitions, which is all of the people. All of the people is a part of CAN TV. You see President Barack Obama there?
Mm-hmm.
Yes, well, we did the music for President Barack Obama called Win, Barack Obama Win.
That was used at some of the campaign rallies. Where was that?
Yes,
Oh,
yes.
nice.
And also we did the music for the Chicago Bulls. The Chicago Bulls music was called Win, Bulls Win.
Oh.
And if you notice, I got 23 on today, y'all. Yes, I'll just kind of stand up a little bit, let y'all see. We promote Chicago, and Chicago is you. And see, Chicago is the missing link that we can think of, and we just thank Miss D. Tycoon Show today for letting me be her guest as well as you, Trudy.
277 means what again?
Well, 277 is the spiritual number, okay? Which all praise is due to Allah for the Honorable Elijah Muhammad. That's Master Wallace Douglas Farad Muhammad's birthday. And the 23 is a business number. The spiritual number is the 277. The 23 is the business number. And the roots is in the red, black, and green, which is from the motherland. My DNA, Chicago, it goes back, we kind of checked it out for us, the Plump family. My DNA goes back to Nigeria, Africa. And we promote, Africa is the mother of all civilization. All the people come from Africa. And yet we identify as a part of the chosen children and people of God. And they look just like either you, sister, or they look like me. As they say, the Asiatic people, the Oriental people. And we just thank the Lord. And we can give the Lord a hand too, y'all. I love to give God a hand. Because, see, He created all human beings. And He created us to be in the fashion of Him. And to be in the fashion of God is to be in the fashion of Plump, which is peace. My last name, Plump, capital P-L-U-M-P. Most people know me as Minister Plump. And they know me a part of the Landmark Forum. I want everybody to be my guest at the Landmark Forum on October the 23rd. And everybody that be my guest on October the 23rd, which is at the Landmark Forum, yes, that's the 23rd of October, then they will be a part of a success team. And that's the 23 business team. And we have everybody there in the Landmark Forum. We can share that location is at 850 South Wabash. And that's every Thursday night is my group night. I work with the Landmark Forum. Matter of fact, we'll be out there tonight at the Landmark Forum from 7 to 10. And you're welcome to come and be my special guest on Thursday night at the Landmark Forum, 850 South Wabash. Every Thursday we're there.
What does the forum involve?
The forum involves you. It helps, it inspires you to be all you can be and to be a part of the best of human beings, all human beings.
I am a student at Northeastern Illinois University, and also station
that's
manager
great.
at the WCRD Chicago 88.3 FM, which is the NEIU's radio station. So
Hallelujah.
thank you. Our on-air DJs have to complete a quarterly issue, and our original project to accomplish quarterly issues was to assess the community, their
Okay.
concerns, their issues, their interests and their problems.
Well, that's what Landmark does. Landmark focus on you and the issues, the things that's important to you, the people that's important to you. Everybody comes from a family, and anybody using common sense, right sense, good sense, you love your family.
Absolutely.
God has been good to all of us. So we are at the Landmark Forum. We are family. We also are business-orientated people. We are entrepreneurs, and we help to promote the best of the best in the community. The best is when we can share success breeds success. And we just like to invite you, and also Miss D. Tycoon and the listening audience on CAN TV to be our guests for October the 23rd. It's a few days away from 7 o'clock to 10:15.
For the
The Landmark Forum.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you. For most of the participants at the Landmark Forum, since you have your the people that attended, what do you find that they're most interested in? The interest is their passion.
Yes. Yes, the most interest is a better relationship. The possibility of having a better relationship that has maybe been broken down, in the family, between either daughter and mother or father and son. It puts the family back together, to have a better relationship with your not only family, but with your job, with your work duties, to have a better relationship with your boss, as they say, to a better relationship with all human beings. When you understand that a person is a human being like you, everybody bleed, so we have to think about, God cares about everybody. So we think about, our position in life, our jobs, or our business, and we try to make sure that myself as a community leader is make sure everybody in the community win. We want to make sure everybody on the 23 team that you be a winner.
I can't wait till you and Miss Catherine B. Tycoon meet and then work together.
Yes, well, she's like a baby Oprah Winfrey, and you on the flip side, you're Oprah Winfrey too. A lot of people don't know Oprah Winfrey equals to 23, y'all. Y'all can tell Oprah, y'all heard that first from me. Her brother, I'm from Mississippi too. I was born in a blues house, so that's why we do music. We got the People's March Incorporation, we have Honey Jam Music Incorporation, and Plump Music Production, and I'm the president of all of that and more, so I'm just thankful we can share our relationship, and we can help build a better Chicago.
Totally.
Yes.
I was also when you mentioned that the participants at the Landmark Forum are most interested in repairing relationships and how important relationships are. When I am at work, I don't make that much money. I have good benefits, but what's most important to me at my workplace is the wonderful relationships I have with my coworkers. I'm happiest about my workplace because of my coworkers and my relationships with them.
Well, that is a blessing. It's a lesson and a blessing to be in a good relationship with your place of employment. And everyone should have, we believe everyone should have a job or they should have a business. And we are going to be promoting the Honorable Minister Farrakhan. He's going to be at the Christ Universal Temple. Yes, Christ Universal Temple, and he's going to be celebrating the Holy Day of Atonement, which is the 24th anniversary of the Million Man March. And that location is 11901 South Ashland. This coming Sunday, October the 13th.
It's coming up very soon.
Doors open at 12 and the program start at 2 p.m. And for more information, people can go to the NOI.org. And they're going to be doing it live stream too. So I'm so thankful that we can share, the opportunity and challenge ourselves and others to do for self and help your own kind. And remember the world's greatest minister, Louis Farrakhan. We can give him a hand too. Yeah, we like to give everybody a hand, they kudos.
Absolutely.
Because, we believe in giving our flowers now to the people.
While I still have you here, I
Yes,
really want to assess the other two things for our
Sure.
community input for the quarterly issues. What do you feel that you and the participants at the Landmark Forum feel are the concerns? Those are the long-term issues that we have to address. The problems are the problems are? The problems are the things that we have to resolve immediately, the short term.
Right. Yeah, I know what you was coming on with right now. You can think about right now is a part of love. You learning to love yourself and learning to love other people, because see, God is good. He loved you. He loved me. So we think of not only love right now, but we also can think of a part of your success is now, or should be now, as well as the wealth. We'll be sharing the wealth in Landmark because we create the love that comes from God through your family and through the people. And we do music, as I mentioned. We do education, which is the most important part, is to educate the people that His will be done. And he puts it on everybody to demonstrate respect. Everything comes from respect.
And I think that since you mentioned that, I think people need to respect themselves. I have some friends that are so self-critical of themselves, and you mentioned that it's so important for self-love. Could you give some advice to people who are overly critical? Self-love is not easy to do, and then how should they go about doing it? How should we go about doing it?
Always there can be a form of prayer for self-love, your direct relationship between you and God, as well as you can self-love can be demonstrated in a positive way that you can create the possibility of being yourself and developing yourself and create whatever God has blessed you with. See, everybody here is for a purpose, and I've learned my greatest purpose is for God and working for God and the people of God. And one of the things that I'm working on with the Landmark Forum is to keep the family together. So we are going to be marrying the people. People are in love. When they come to the Landmark Forum, they fall in love with the Landmark. And as a result form, when they get ready to fall in love with each other and get married, I'm your man.
Okay.
Yes,
And
1, 2, 1, 2, 3.
Okay,
Yes.
and we have less than a minute left.
Okay.
What is the concerns? That is the long-term problems that we need to address.
Well, to be able to take care of your right now, food, clothing, and shelter type of projections, we can work on that in a way that we can always share more success. All right, breed success. Yes,
And I guess what you're saying is that that kind of the long term needs a lot of help. Sometimes people just can't do it themselves. Everybody has to help one another.
Well, actually, you got a key word to connect with the local employers. Yes, and we got them jobs for the people. We got jobs for the people.
Oh, wonderful.
Yes.
Well, this is our flyer for the Rogers Park Job Fair, which happens every month, and the next one will be at the Rogers Park Branch Library on October the 15th, which is a Tuesday, from 3 to 5. And also, my co-host, Bill Morton, we trade hosting duties every month, and Bill is running for 49th Ward Committeeman.
All right. Well, be sure and tell Bill that we can work out a commercial relationship with the music that we do.
Absolutely.
The music went with President Barack Obama and Mayor Washington and even President Bill Clinton. So we had Clinton win music too.
Perfect.
So we do that as a positive, progressive, and a professional fundraiser.
Okay.
We can help him to do that.
Oh, perfect.
All right.
Okay, thank you so much, Minister Plump, for
All right.
being
Well,
on
God bless you.
Ken TV.
And we love you too. Thank you. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, and thank you very
Yes,
much,
ma'am.
Catherine B.T. Tycoon.